Welcome along, everybody, to the first sprint weekend of the year. We've got sprint qualifying for the 2026 Formula One Chinese Grand Prix. Now, a lot happened in the first practice session. I'll debrief that in a second. But if it's your first time here, welcome in. This is how it works. You got my face here. You got the live timings here. You got the session timer down the bottom left that you can sync on up with. And you got lovely Twitch chat that you can type in. So if you're watching right now on TikTok or YouTube, come join us on Twitch. We are live for every Grand Prix weekend for every single session. So we'll be live tomorrow for the sprint and qualifying, as well as the race on Sunday, as well as F1 Academy. F1 Academy is really enjoyable to watch before we're able to actually watch that live on the stream, which is really, really nice. Anyways, it is time to get into sprint qualifying. Now, if you don't know what sprint qualifying is, basically sprints are 6 times a year, 6 different Grand Prix. We've got China, USA... I can't remember the calendar. Someone type it in chat. But 6 Grand Prix where we only have 1 practice session. And then we go into a sprint qualifying and then a sprint race. And then a normal qualifying and normal race. Basically, you've been off 2 practice sessions. You have 2 exciting sessions. Basically a practice qualifying and a practice race that actually have some points up for grabs. And what's so exciting is we're only in the second race. No one knows how these fucking cars work and how the batteries work yet. And you're going to be thrown onto a track with 1 practice session. This is going to be chaos. And what makes it even better is the session times are shorter. So it's 12 minutes, 12 minutes, 10 minutes, 8 minutes, I believe, for each session. And you have to do SQ1 and SQ2 on a medium tire. So this is going to be absolute fucking chaos. We have Arvid Lindblad, only done 7 laps. And he's going into his first qualifying session at China with only 7 laps under his belt. And Ferrari have already retired the Macarena wing. Rest in peace. It looks like they were having an issue with it in practice, so they binned it off. Anyways, if you missed practice, actually, let me get the time up first, and then I'll give you guys a rundown of practice. The session about to begin. Guys, get your channel point predictions in on Twitch chat. Who is going to qualify first in sprint qualifying? Get your channel points in. Go, go, go. All right, let's get this timer up, and then I can give you guys a rundown of what happened in practice. Not much really happened, to be honest, but yeah. Nicholas, Akidos, Green, and everyone else who followed on TikTok, thank you guys so much. Really do appreciate that. We're finally back. We got unbanned from TikTok. Shout out TikTok for restricting my live in the first place last week. I cannot even begin to imagine how much viewership and viewers we lost last week not being able to stream, but I'm going to try ignore that because we're back this weekend. So thank you guys all for tuning on into the TikTok stream. We got 1,000 people right now. Hell yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, we're live on all 3 platforms. So if you prefer Twitch stream, YouTube stream, TikTok stream, we're live on all 3. Anyways, session timer's up. We've got 12 minutes for SQ1. First off, let's get our predictions in. Who's going out in SQ1? Remember, 6 drivers will have to go out. All right, let's start off with the easy ones. Bottas, Perez, Alonso, Stroll. See ya. Who's joining them in SQ1? Honestly, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I think it's Sainz Albon. I think it's both of them. Unless someone breaks down, Williams look ass this weekend. Williams look absolutely ass this weekend. So I think it's going to be 3 teams, 6 drivers out in SQ1. I hope that's not the case for Williams. But yeah, to give you a little bit of a rundown, if you missed practice 1, basically Arvid Lindblad, Red Bull Ford blew up on like lap 7. Oh, Bottas isn't even going to come out. No, sorry, Perez isn't even going to come out. All right, Perez is already out of the session. Bye-bye. Okay. Yeah, in practice 1, the Red Bull Ford blew up on Arvid, so he's only done 7 laps. He'll be going into his first qualifying at China with only 7 laps under his belt. Lando and Lewis had a little bit of a tussle. They touched, a little bit broke off the car. And then I think that was it. Mercedes topped the session. McLaren were pretty close to them, though. But there was one stage where they slam dunked 1.5 seconds on everyone. And we're only 2 seconds. They were only 2 seconds off of last year's qualifying time. So I'm really curious to see what time we do. I think we're only going to be a second off of last year's time, which is fucking insane. But we'll see. We'll see. Yes, all medium tires they have to qualify on for SQ1. So let's see. Hadjar starting his lap. Red Bull looked fucking horrific in practice 1. So let's hope they've tightened up. Emily, Carr, Yellow John, RW, thank you guys for the follows. Corn, thank you guys for the follows. Good fucking morning. What's up, best dude? This is so 2014. What, the pair is sitting in the garage? Is your leak stream? Wherever you normally watch F1, bro. I cannot show it. It is copyrighted. Max Purple, Max Purple. I love the new Red Bull onboard with that like light white stripe with the Indeed logo. It looks so much better. I don't know how, but Red Bull managed to fit 2 more logos on their onboard. Crazy. Reminder, this is FP2 for Aston. No, this is Shakedown week 4 for them. This is Shakedown week 4. Shakedown week 5, actually. What's up, Irish Bear Cat? And you can see the super clipping on the straight. I'm surprised they didn't cut off of that. Wait, so I wasn't paying attention to the comments per hour. Did anyone keep their eye on that? How much did it just drop? Colder, Augusta, Mark. Thank you guys for the follows. The race already started. Yes, the session's already started. We've got 8 minutes left of SQ1. Hadja 134.4 and Max behind, bro. How many times has Hadja been out qualifying or out setting a better time than Max? It's pretty crazy. He's definitely doing a good job. Oh, Leclerc bit shaky there. Rovaz, Milu, Louis Ruiz, FP, Arthur, M4, a bike, Laura. Thank you guys for the follows. Also, Marzi, thank you so much for the sub with Prime, dude. Really do appreciate that. Sorry, I missed that. We're obviously in the intro screen at the time, but thank you, dude. Really do appreciate you supporting for the first time. Also, Gabby Ray, Dr. Lucky, XU, thank you guys for following. Look how much they're super clipping down the straight. I feel a Lewis pole, man. I feel a Lewis pole. Actually, no, fuck a pole. I feel a Lewis win. All right, how much is Fry going to slam dunk on Red Bull? Please don't tell me my boys are absolutely mudded. Look at the timing sheet, by the way. I'm assuming it's going to go Ferrari, McLaren, McLaren, Red Bull, Red Bull. Look, Red Bull, Ferrari, Red Bull, V-Carb, V-Carb, Stroll being Stroll. Audi, Haas, Haas. The fuck's happening? Okay. To be fair, the times are all like fucking spread out right now, so. Bonnie, Mr. Box, Milan, thank you guys for the follows. Congrats to your Drive to Survive cameo. I was like, I watched that guy. Thank you, dude. Thank you. It's pretty mad. I watched my first episode of Drive to Survive yesterday. I still haven't even got up to the episode that I'm in yet. Bottas, P8. That's how we do it. 6 seconds off the pace. Wow. Hog P2. That's a great lap. What the fuck? Bortoletto's 6/10 off, though. 9/10 off, though. Stroll, lap time deleted. Yes, that's what we like to see. What's up, Dad? Tuning in for quali. Are you at the hotel or are you just sitting at a cafe right now watching quali? Bearman up to P4. Who's going to be the first to break down? I'm going to end the predictions, the channel point predictions on Twitch soon. So get your final chance to get your predictions in before I end it. Dude, that's a great lap from Hulk. What the fuck? And how are Audi and Haas ahead of Red Bull? I don't like this one bit. Who's got purple, though? Hamilton has purple. No. Oh, Russell. Oh, of course. Of course. Okay, so best qualifying time last year was a 30.6. So we're 3 seconds off that right now, but we are mediums. Okay, so Piastri behind Hamilton right now. That's good. It looks like McLaren's caught up to Ferrari. Pecking order this weekend seems like Merc, Ferrari, McLaren, Red Bull. Red Bull's just lost the plot, apparently. Woo! That's tight between the McLaren and the Ferrari. And here we go. Here comes Merc to slam dunk. Oh, only 2/10. Okay, we take that. Oh, that's Antonelli. Yep, 4/10. Yep. Okay, cool. Pack it up. Go home. Pack up shop. It's over. Our sport, man. Our sport. Will I ever have a year where I get to watch a championship fight with cars that can actually race? What the fuck is this from Red Bull? Red Bull actually fighting to make Q3? What is this? Your entire net worth is on George Sprint Paul? That's risky. Damn, I reckon Fry would be on pole if they had the Macarena ring. I hate their name. I still hate their name. Yeah, Red Bull is struggling. They're in the mix with fucking Haas and Audi right now. How's that possible? Poochhead, stop. You know you don't like this as well. Well, actually, you're a Mercedes fan. Expected. Is Red Bull playing it safe? Maybe. Maybe Red Bull's turning their engines down. Just wanting to... Maybe they've ran into a similar problem to Aston, where if they turn their engine up too much, the engine fucks up, and then they just would lose an engine. So maybe Red Bull are like, fuck, we have to turn our engine down. And this is the best Red Bull's pace can do without having an engine that blows up. Admin, name of the wallet. Mark's saying the shifts are terrible. Yay. Bro, there's going to be so many engine pens this year. It's crazy. It's going to be crazy. Whoa. I think that Audi realized there was a car behind. All right, final laps out. Lindblad on the verge of going out. You need to beat Sainz here. You're 6 ends behind your teammate. Come on. To be fair, like, I wouldn't be surprised if Lindblad does go out in Q1 because of the limited time he has here. What's happening there? Or Aleto. Whoa. Whoa. Came in way too hot there. Almost fucking beached it. What's on now? Sprint qualifying is on right now. Okay, I like that Hamilton's closed that gap to Russell, but Russell's probably going to improve more, isn't he? Bro, this Red Bull is so bad. Ariana, thank you for the follow. If Hadja is genuinely a few tenths off of Max every lap this session, then maybe Max could have gone for pole last week. No. Mercedes is way too quick. Russell just needs to take one hot lap and take a nap. Yeah, honestly. Is that what he's doing? He's sitting at the out. Yeah, he's not coming back out. Yep. Fair. Save your tires. You're too good. Even Antonelli is not bothered to come back out. Wow. Red Bull was actually 8 tenths off. Second off there. This is bad. This is looking like a bad weekend for Red Bull. Actually slower than an Audi right now. And Hadja slower than a V-Carb and a Haas. Yeah, Red Bull's, McLaren's definitely stepped it up this week. Ocon ahead of Max, bruh. Lindblad, you better not go out here, bro. Oh, someone's gone off. Who's that? Liam ahead of Max. How's the V-Carb better than Red Bull again? What? Lindblad is safe, just... Well, unless Williams improve. Wow. Great lap from Gasly. What the fuck? How does Gasly do this? Bro literally drives a dumpster and is just good. Okay, Colapinto makes it out. Knocks out Sainz. Can Sainz or Albon improve? Nope. Sainz out in SQ1. And is Albon going to go out? I'm going to get all my predictions correct. Oh, yeah. Don't watch Albon then. Cool. I'm assuming Behrman's the reason the dust got kicked up. Yeah. Well, mistake, but doesn't really matter. It was true anyway. Can we see where Albon went? Where did Albon go? Oh, L1 stayed put. Wow. Well, I got my predictions right. Oh, Borderlands moved up to P13. Well, I got my predictions right. Oh, to be fair, that was pretty predictable after watching practice. 6 for 6. Wow. Gasly, man. Slam dunked 6/10. I keep saying slam dunk. 6/10 on his teammate. 9 positions ahead. Bro, Gasly is just so good, man. Give him a car he's comfortable with and he just locks in. Even if it's a trash can. David McKenna. Thank you guys for the follows. What's up, Tardy? Max not happy with the car at all. Oh. Maybe they just don't like the medium tire, guys. They'll get pole on softs. Trust. Pole on softs. I still wonder if Red Bull Racing had not rushed through Gasly, what could have been. Maybe. But I don't think Gasly ever suited the Red Bull driving style, to be honest. He needs it. Him and Lewis are the guys who need like a comfortable car. Cobarina, they have the follow. Give them a comfortable car or a car that they're comfortable in. They cook. Right, SQ1 done. Perez didn't even do a lap. Didn't even come out of the garage. Weird. Bottas in last. Yeah. 3 seconds off the cutoff. Yikes. Stroll. At least he got some laps in. And then Alonso, 6/10 ahead of Stroll. And then Albon, out-qualified by his teammate by 4/10. And then Sainz. Damn, Williams suck. Williams actually suck. Is Red Bull even going to make Q2 by this? I looking rough for Hedger right now. Max will probably do some Max shit. Thoughts on BYD? I went to a BYD event last year, sponsored event, and I must say I was really surprised by the event, and like I'd never heard of BYD before, like really knew about BYD before, but the event was really cool. The car was really nice. I was blown away by how high quality the car felt and looked, despite it being the cheapest or the second cheapest EV car you can buy or something. Something like that. Like it's super cheap, but it was super high quality. BYD's absolutely exploded in China, so yeah. I mean, a lot of people hate EV brands, but like, I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing BYD on the grid, but I don't really care who's on the grid as long as they put effort in. I don't care if fucking Heinz Baked Beans is on the grid. As long as they put effort into putting money into their team and you know, good marketing and good livery and actually care about being in the sport, I don't care who's in it. What's up, Ferrari Simon? I feel a Mercedes crash coming. I don't know if it's a genuine feeling or just wishing. I mean, Mercedes haven't had a reliability issue yet. They've obviously had it in the Williams and in the McLaren, but not in the Mercedes yet. So it's got to come at some point, right? Ferrari Simon, Hersey, anything else that follows? Oh my god. Coys, Els, thank you guys for following. I hate watching the international feed enough on TV and having to sit through silence as they run ad breaks on their channel. Like, just keep on talking, man. Why don't you watch F1? Wait, you got F1 TV, but you don't watch the F1 TV commentators? What the hell? Crofty's just better? No. Guys, are we hashtag Team Crofty or hashtag Team Alex Jakes? Put your hashtags in chat. You watching F1 TV? Yeah. Hashtag Team Ruth. Okay, bro. Team Ponden. Fair. Puh. No, not puh. Pluh. Noah, Layla, Ben, thank you guys for the follows. Honestly, there's not really much to talk about SQ1 there. That was dead. I mean, not dead. It was just expected. The only thing I learned from that is that Red Bull's ass. We need to wait for the Barcelona until the first non-Mercedes win. Hashtag elite elite ball knowledge. Is that when the fucking shit comes into play? Let's assume that Bahrain and Saudi get cancelled. Alba Larson in the Ferrari garage. I'll just see that. She just got what, P2 in F1 Academy, was it? Okay, let's imagine Bahrain and Saudi get cancelled. We'd have Japan, Miami, Canada, Monaco. Now, Monaco, high downforce track, so bin that off. So it means Mercedes would only have 3 more tracks to kind of dominate before that thing comes in. I'm not going to be honest, guys. I'm not staying hopeful on the fucking engine change. I do not think it's going to change anything at all when it comes to the Mercedes engine being strong. All right, SQ2 time. Timer is up. So 10 minutes for SQ2 as opposed to 16. Is it 16? 15? Yeah. 9. 30. All right, McLaren's coming out first. Timer is up for SQ2. Get synced on up. All right, who is going out in SQ1? Sorry, SQ2. Has there ever been an F1 race with snow? F1 cars can't race in the snow. So, no. But has there ever been a session cancelled by snow? I know testing was cancelled back one year. But probably, not gonna lie, probably Canada will get cancelled because of snow this year. All right, who's going out? I think Colapinto's going out. I think, sadly, Lindblad will go out just because he's not done enough laps here and he's clearly showing in his lap time. I think Ocon's going out. I think... Oh, this is where it gets tough. I'm going to go... Oh, bro. I'm going to go Hadja. I just don't think Hadja's going to get a good enough lap time here. I'm going to go Hulk. And I need to pick one more driver. Is it going to be Liam, Bortoleto, Max, or Behrman? Oh, even Gasly. You know what? I don't think Gasly's going to cook. I think that was a one-off for Gasly. I think Bortoleto, Liam, and Behrman will get through. Gasly might cook, actually. We'll see. I don't know. I'm going to go with that. That's my bottom 6. So, Camilios. Going good. It's going good. Lucas, Becker, Max. Thank you guys for following. Oh, fuck. Cars raced on ice in Turkey 2020. True, true. That was practically snow at that point. Think you forgot Colapinto? Yeah, Colapinto's there. Colapinto was first. Gasly's been cooking a lot recently, yeah. He's very underrated, man. I was literally about to say, it's a shame that people don't like him because I don't know why people don't like him. And then I get 2 people in TikTok chat saying I look like Pierre Gasly. Cool. Again, I can't take Pierre Gasly as a compliment. You guys saying I look like Pierre Gasly isn't a compliment when I saw a TikTok saying that Pierre Gasly looks like a mashed up ham sandwich. How will I ever feel good about myself if you're saying I look like a mashed up ham sandwich? It literally had like 25,000 likes. It was just a guy being like, guys, Gasly looks like a mashed up ham sandwich. Wait, let me see if I can find this TikTok real quick. Gasly ham how do you spell sandwich? Yeah, no, it didn't pop up as I expected. Right, it'll be saved on my phone somewhere. But like, I don't know. What guys, why don't we like Gasly, man? Why don't we like Gasly? Speaking of, bro's cooking right now. I take back my prediction. Gasly's making Q3. SQ3. Provided nothing of value? No, please give me a 10-sentence, give me an essay on why you guys don't like Gasly. I don't get it. Gasly is like, Gasly used to be top 3 for me, but some of the young Red Bull lads have moved up above him. But he's still on my top like 6, I think. Top 7. Lena, David the Bollock. His hair's chopped. So you don't like Gasly because his hair's chopped. Okay, bro. So you're saying you only like your driver because he's good looking. Fair, fair. All right, Charles up to the top, dunking 9/10 on Max. Gasly's actually. Oh, I'm taking back my prediction. No. I'm taking back. Gasly is making it through. Bortoletto's out. I'll believe in my boy Liam. Have you seen Drive to Survive? He puts up with some shit. I haven't watched that episode, Alpine episode yet. Gasly is the Gen Z John Alesi? Why? What does that even mean? I don't even, who's John Alesi, bro? Who's John Alesi? Who's Gene Alesi, man? Alright, Borderline only P11. Liam, why are you P12? Come on, we can do better than that. Well, I was about to say, close between the Mercedes and Ferrari, and then Russell goes and... I keep saying dunks. I need to stop saying dunks. Goes up to the top by 3/10. Osberman made another mistake into the final corner. Oh, he's not liking that corner, is he? You look like a Liam Lawson and Pierre Gasly ham sandwich. Okay, bro. Whoa! Well, that should be a pen. That's got to be a pen, man. Come on. We need to stop. We need to stop with the... We need to stop with the blocking not getting pens. It's so inconsistent. If that's not a pen, I'll be surprised. That is a clear as day block. And I'm not just saying that because I want a pen for the Merc. If it was Max, he would have been pen. True. Hedge is out. Oh, actually, Hedge is through at the moment. But he's yellow right now. Does he super clip down this small straight? Don't cut. Don't you dare fucking cut. Okay, so no, that straight's not long enough to clip. But let's see, down the main straight. Okay, let's see. Well, let's watch this. Let's watch this. 250 instantly. Gradually climbing. 300. 320. 340. And then 330. 320. 315. And then a major lift before braking. 340 down to 315. Literally 30-kilometer loss. And then a lift before braking. To harvest energy. Just dead, bro. It's just dead. Alright, Hadja can go for another... Oh, no, Hadja's not going to be able to get another lap in. 1 minute 40 seconds to do a 1 minute 32 lap and not cook the tires. I think that's Hadja's best lap. Let's see if anyone can knock him out here. Liam, I need you to lock in, bro. Michelle, Gab, there goes following. Bro, I'm telling you, Gasly in the W11 is either a World Drivers' Championship or a multiple race winner. I don't think he would have beat Lewis in prime era, but I think he would have been better than Bottas. Maybe that's a hot take. To be fair, these are mediums as well. So we don't know who, you know, some teams are going to be. Maybe that's why Alpine's cooking. Or I should say Gasly's cooking. It's the mediums. Damn, Max is at risk. Look how tight. Look how tight. Bro, I'm pissed off. Look how tight the midfield is. And even Ferrari and McLaren. Why does Mercedes have to dominate? This season will be so good. Antonelli improves, but not enough. Behrman up to P7. Bro, he's so good. All right, Bortoletto's out. Come on, Liam. Come on, Liam. Lock in. Double green. Wipe the shit off the camera. Gasly P7. Why is he so good? He's 1.4 seconds up on his teammate. Wait, Max has just given Liam a toe. I am assuming on accident, but Hedge is on the verge. Liam could knock out Hedge here. This is going to be bittersweet. Nope. Fuck. Okay, P13 behind Ocon and Hull. It's not great, but who knows? Maybe that's where the V-carb is. Oh, is Red Bull just going to scrape through here? No! To be fair, only 1/10 Ocon from Behrman, but 4 positions lower. Whew! The Red Bull boys just scraped through. How are they out-qualified by Gasly and Behrman? Did Max make a mistake? Oh, Max went off track. He's really pushing. Yikes. Yo, no retirements, no crash yet. What? Why is Max crying about that? He's no, what? No. Wait, I need to watch that again. That LP was always in the fucking grandstands. What do you want him to do? What? All right. SQ2 done. I don't get any, or barely any predictions right there. Colapinto out. 9/10 behind his teammate. What is Colapinto doing, bro? Lock in. Lindblad out 4/10 behind his teammate. Look, fair enough. He has barely done any laps at this track. So to make Q2 and to only be 4/10 off your teammate, it's not bad. Bortoletto gets out qualified by Hulk. 2 turns behind. So both Audis going out and both V-carbs. Well, a bit of a change to last week where an Audi and both V-carbs made it through. I mean, it is sprint qualifying. It is medium tire. Maybe the Audi and the V-carb prefer the soft. And then Ocon. Then Liam and P13. And then Ocon. Only 1/10 behind his teammate, but 4 positions lower. And then Hulkenberg P11. And then the Red Bulls just scraping through. So, yeah. This SQ3 is going to be interesting. Now we switch to the soft tire. Apple TV should not run ads between qualifying sessions. Wait, Apple TV runs ads between sessions? You're paying for the server? Actually, that's the same with Sky Sports, isn't it? Shout out paying and still getting ads. Bro, I went and watched, I went to the movies on Wednesday, was it? Yeah, I think Tuesday. It was a £6 ticket. Watched Marty Supreme. It was in like a small ass cinema. It was like literally like a 30-person cinema, I guess, for like birthdays, but they had Marty Supreme on. And literally 35 minutes of ads before the movie showed. That's why the ticket was £6. I live in the US and I have to purchase through Apple TV, but I'm still watching through Apple TV. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird system. I don't really understand how it works. Luna, there with the volume. Oh. Had just stopped at the start of the pit lane. Oh, yikes. This is not looking good, bro. This is not looking good. I reckon Hadja won't come out now. Well, he probably wouldn't have qualified much higher than that anyway. Ian's gun, name of the wallet. Max always complaining as usual. Have you seen his car, bro? He was weighted. Yeah, but then he broke down. All right, final session, 8 mins. Not gonna lie, a bit of a mid-sprint qualifying so far. I was expecting with medium tires and everything, it would be a bit more chaotic, but I feel like I feel like Q1 at the moment is just Aston, Cadillac, Williams. Like, you don't even need to run Q1. That's the bottom 6. And then the midfield is pretty interesting. And then, like, Q3 is just like, well, Merck's gonna get pole. So I don't know. I feel, and not to mention the cars aren't as quick anymore. I really feel like qualifying is going to suck this year. Like, this is the second qualifying, and I'm just like, not that interested. Like, not interested is not the right word. I'm just not that, like, I don't know. I'm just watching cars not go full speed around a track, and there's like little skill gap between the drivers, and there's one team dominating. There's a set bottom 4 teams. It's just kind of like, I love how fans are defending Merc domination by saying they just did the best work. But do we want a team? Do you want to see a team dominate just because they have the best energy management? I haven't seen anyone say, "Oh, Merc did the best job." I mean, that's obvious. I say people being like, "Stop complaining about the domination. McLaren dominated last year, and you didn't want that." And it's like, yeah, we didn't want McLaren domination. We didn't want Red Bull domination. We didn't want Merc domination. Now we've got Merc domination again. Can we just have a season where fucking the teams are close? Cortec, thank you so much for the sub, dude. Really do appreciate you coming with the prime, man. Thank you for supporting for the first time. Sophie Bell, name of the wallet. All right, guys, we're about to head into SQ3. If you're watching on TikTok or YouTube right now, come join us on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Ponden. We are always live on Twitch doing different stuff. We'll be live tomorrow for the sprint and qualifying and F1 Academy Race 1. So be sure to tune on in. Thank you guys all for joining me so far, though. Really do appreciate it. It's nice that I can be a normal volume now. It's 8 a.m. Yeah, it's actually crazy how, like, honestly, I'm not even lying. This might be the most polarizing Formula 1 has ever been. You've got the maybe newer fans, the half-glass full fans who are very much like, guys, this is so much better than 2024, 2025 racing. So much better than previous years. We're actually getting really fun racing. And I don't disagree. That race last week was super duper fun. And then you've got the fucking old dogs, the car heads who are like, these cars are slower, fuck batteries, fuck EV, fuck artificial overtaking. And I completely agree with them. It's the racing is artificial and the cars are slower. And the thing is, I agree with both sides. But my point is, I'm in the middle where I'm like, yay, we've actually got entertaining racing. Woo! Yay, we got a mixed up grid. We got like it's fun. But then I'm also like, why are the cars capping out? Why is there no skill gap anymore? And why is the battery management so artificial? Like, oh, why couldn't we just done push to pass? Why can we just done push to pass? All right, anyways, SQ3 time. Anyways, I really hope qualifyings don't continue like this because I number one qualifying fan here. I used to love qualifyings. Qualifyings were so good. And so far, I mean, we'll see how SQ3 plays out, but so far I just don't get the thrill from qualifying like I used to get. And the fact that it's the start of the season and it's like all new and like sparkly and shiny and oh, and I have not really like been interested in seeing the cars go around the track in quali is just like, I don't know, man. It's a shame. They just feel and look slower. And qualifying just doesn't feel as exciting. Not to mention, like, sectors mean fuck all now because you can just dump all your battery in one sector and then boom. Like, you could miss an apex. Like, genuinely, Russell could miss an apex in sector 1, dump his battery in sector 3, and then get pole. Like, making a mistake means nothing. It's just depending on how big the mistake is. Different races are also hitting podiums or having a strong chance. That's the entertainment. Cars this year, everyone is fighting for P3. I would love to see when the cars are using boost mode. It's not fun to see a car overtake another when one is on a completely different motor mapping. Is there any hope for this year, or should we just start looking forward to 2027? I mean, the first 15 laps of Oz were fucking amazing. I'm staying very hopeful about this season, but I just think there's a lot of rough areas still. Oh. What's the grid? What's the grid for SQ3? I am going to go Russell pole, Antonelli P2, Hamilton 3, Leclerc 4, Norris, okay, Piastri 5, Norris 6. Honestly, Gasly's fucking geeked out right now. Let's go Gasly, Verstappen, Behrman, Hadjar. That's my top 10. Bit of vibes on that one, but... All right, Antonelli, Pebbles at the 1. I mean, he's first to do his lap, so... Natalka, name of the volley. Honestly, qualifying was so good, but was that because racing was so bad? Or was qualifying generally just so good? True, Antonelli might be a good penalty as well. Did you see that? Did you see that? I just watched Antonelli lift halfway down the short straight just so he would have enough battery to push full out on this straight. Now, like, I literally thought he was backing out. He went that slow. $31.8. Wow. We're only 1.2 seconds off of last year's pole time. And Russell makes it 9 tenths. 9 tenths off of last year's pole. How are we less than a second off of last year's best times? Max, 1.7 seconds off. What is that, bro? And that was fresh tires as well. Red Bull's actually off. And Leclerc 1 second off. Oh, okay, that's better, that's better, that's better. Leclerc just fucked up. Leclerc just fucked up. All right, Hamilton, 6 tenths off. Okay, that's good, that's good. Leclerc just sucked ass. McLaren not coming out. McLaren only doing 1 run. They must have used a lot of tires to try to get through there. That's a bit of a fumble from McLaren. Hadjar, Behrman, and Gasly doing the same as well. Antonelli, lock in, bruh. You can't be 3 tenths off your teammate every week. Garlo guy, then go. I think for the follow. Yeah, maybe McLaren will save us, actually. Wait up, wait up. Lewis really resting that car. Would you go to the Monaco GP if invited? Hell yeah. Medium versus sauce, they can't use more tires in sprint qualifying. Yeah, but they could have done 2 laps. But McLaren... Wait, McLaren are saving a set. Oh. McLaren are saving a set. Interesting. Sauce to sprint then? Yeah, you offering? Hook the brother up. Do we have the same engine? Do we have the same engine Merc is now? Do they give it to us? I mean, yeah, McLaren always had the same engine, but they didn't have all the information on how to set it up properly. Yeah, if Gasly out-qualifies the Red Bulls here, that's crazy. If Red Bull is slower than fucking Alpine, that's ridiculous. Who do you think will be on pole? I mean, right now, it's going to be Russell, right? I mean, I do agree, Poochie. I do think that... no, I thought there's going to be a bigger spread throughout the field. I didn't think there would just be one team that would show up. I really thought if Merc were going to dominate, McLaren, Williams, and Alpine would be closer. But I do agree. I thought the field spread was going to be bigger. I'm so surprised that Haas, VCarb, Alpine, and Audi are as close as they are. Malon, name of the follow. Alright, Antonelli's not improving. Well, actually, he's matching his time. Russell as well. Oh, his track... No, don't tell me the track fell off. Yellows everywhere. Yellows everywhere. Leclerc green, but he obviously fucked up his lap. Wow, that's gonna be a dead end to SQ3. What the fuck? All right, Antonelli improves, but not enough. Still 2/10 off his teammate. Where's Russell gonna go? Nope. PS3 fastest sector 1. Why am I getting my hopes up? As soon as we get to sector 3, McLaren's just gonna fucking be nuts. Leclerc, 4/10 off of Lewis. That was a terrible qualifying from Leclerc. What's Gasly up to? Is Gasly actually cooking this much? Is Gasly actually cooking? Come on, Gasly. I mean, the better Gasly does, the worse Max does. What? Only 3/10 off of Charles. That's insane from Gasly. And Lando, P3. Okay, McLaren have jumped Ferrari. 4/10 off of Antonelli, though. Behrman goes ahead. No, Behrman's behind Max. Piastri? This is, see, look, purple sector 1 and then finishing behind Hamilton. Like, what? Qualifying is so shit this year, man. Hadja? Wow. Gasly out qualifying both Red Bulls. What the fuck? Gasly best of the rest? And Russell. Oh, yeah. Don't even celebrate, Merc. Yeah. What's the point? What's the point? Wow. Russell, this is gonna be the season, isn't it? I hate to be negative, but he's just gonna beat Antonelli 3/10 and get pole every session, isn't it? Like, and I'm sorry, Antonelli's not good enough to be going up against Russell. Antonelli's too young, too inexperienced to be competing with the second best driver on the grid right now. Again, that's not me saying Antonelli's shit. Obviously, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, in terms of a championship fight, we are not going to get that between Russell and Antonelli, sadly. Russell's just too good. And then apparently McLaren's nowhere. Ferrari's apparently they lost the fucking rotisserie rear wing, and now they're shit. Yeah. Anyways, ignoring Merc domination, well done to Russell on pole and Antonelli P2. The fact that Antonelli can be 3/10 off his teammate and still be 3/10 ahead of the next best team is crazy. Norris P3, out-qualified his teammate. Good job. And then Hamilton P4. Piastri, not sure what happened there. Again, look how tight it is between McLaren and Ferrari. Ugh. And then Leclerc fucking up his lap there. 4/10 off of the boys in front and off of his teammate. Gasly, best the rest. What a beast. And then Verstappen P8. 1.7 seconds off. 1.7 seconds off of Russell. What? Behrman in P9 and Hadja in P10. Bit of a weird session there. I was not entertained really by quali. I'm so sick of the lifting and the fucking the lifting and the cars not going quick through corners and the the sectors mean nothing. Yeah, we're 2 from 2 from quali's feeling emotionless. Let's hope the sprint cooks. I'm going to stay hopeful for the sprint. I was so excited for that sprint qualifying. I was expecting absolute chaos with the one practice session. Nothing happened. But I think the sprint will cook. I think we're going to have the Ferraris off the line fucking flying. The battery management we saw in Australia is really good for racing. Well, entertainment, I should say. And I don't think Mercedes is as strong in the race. So we'll have to see. But yeah. Are we going to get an interview with George? Marcel, thank you so much for the raid, dude. I really do appreciate that. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome in, everyone from Marcel's stream. Let's wave into the fans. Guys, if you haven't checked out Marcel yet, be sure to give him a follow. Marcel _ Kiefer. There you go. Go and follow, guys. I mean, thank you so much, Marcel. What do you think of that? What's up, Jow? Leon, bottom of the stream, guys. But guys, thank you all for tuning in for the watch along. The stream's not done yet. We're going to stay live for a little bit longer, look at some stuff from Discord from that session. But if you did enjoy, be sure to follow down below if you're watching on TikTok or YouTube as well. Come join us on Twitch, twitch.tv/Ponden. We'll be live tomorrow for the sprint, for qualifying, and F1 Academy. His home Grand Prix, his home Grand Prix. My favorite Chinese TikToker. Watching Antonelli lift halfway down a straight to save his battery for the main straight, that is not qualifying. That is bullshit. It's good, shut up. Alright, let's pay the predictions. Oh, they've already been paid out. Well done, mod. Who is that? Was that Lemons? Doubt it. Wow, 7 tenths off of last year's quali time. That's insane that we're only 7 tenths off in the second race of the season. These cars are going to be quicker, I think, by the end of the regulation cycle. And unless they like nerf the cars majorly when they do these fucking rule changes. Here we go. Here's the new sprint qualifying trophy. It is a tire with a helmet inside with the branding of the country on the helmet. These cars should be quicker with the RS at every straight. Red Bull shit, the season is over. Yeah, it's time to pack it up, I think. Layla, viewer, Yeasta. There you guys are the follows. Trophy should be a battery. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how much positions Fry make up and if they can hold off the Mercs tomorrow in the sprint, kind of like they did in Oz. Harrison Red Bull, they would follow. Yeah, shout out Vesti for all his work in the sim, man. I think that's it. I think that's it for the broadcast now. Oh, yeah. Oh, bro, that Kimmy lift pissed me off. Because no one else was lifting there, and then Kimmy did it, and it's just dead. Oh, Alex Jakes. Alex Jakes is roasted as well. He said I'm just going to record me saying George Russell P1, Antonelli P2, because I think I'm going to be saying that a lot this year. All right, guys, that is it for sprint qualifying. Thank you all for watching. We're going to switch over now to look at some stuff in Discord. But if you enjoyed, be sure to follow down below. We'll be live tomorrow, an hour and a half before the sprint starts to do our fantasy team and our F1 Predict and watch some videos to lead us on up into the sprint. And then we'll be watching F1 Academy and then qualifying. So big day tomorrow, 2 competitive sessions. Let's hope the sprint is better than the quality we just got, and let's hope that the actual quality is better than the sprint qualifying we just got. But yeah, I'm not looking. I feel like qualifying is gonna fucking suck this year. Watching cars purposely slow down to manage battery during a lap, and then the Mercedes domination, like, oh. But I'm just being negative right now. I'm just being negative. All right, let's put some music on. Let's have a look at some stuff in the Discord. Let's see what news and memes we've got. If you got anything, be sure to chuck it in the Discord. I'll be taking a look at it on stream. Let's have a look. All right, sprints in 18 hours, guys. Sprints in 18 hours. All right, what we got? What we got? Arvid Lindblad, Melbourne 2026 Masterclass, Pierre Gasly edit. Wait, I still haven't watched this yet. Here we go. Here we go. I've still not watched this yet. Right, he was cooking on that first lap, man. Rome has fallen. Bro, I'm so glad we've got this now. Because now when someone has a stinker race, you can drop the Pierre Gasly edit, and when someone has a good race, you can drop the Lindblad.
Chicken wings, fried catfish, yams, collard greens.
Enough shit. Enough shit. Guys, wake the fuck up.
All these fucking moves on top, bro. Whoa, wait. Why is he dropping the Bearman lid? Messages on top. Bro, look, he cooked though. Don't show Bearman overtaking though. Leave it at that. What the fuck are some of these memes on this thread? Okay, I've had enough. Oh, it's ended anyway. What a beast. What a beast Arvid is. Positives for Red Bull and FP1. Red Bull branding looks great on the rear wing. I mean, but it doesn't though. It looks better than Gate.io, but like, you can barely fucking see it. Some of the medium tire long runs from FP1 in China. Obviously, a sprint weekend makes this tougher to judge, but Mercedes once again very consistent. Both Red Bulls slower than Racing Bulls. Really, guys? Really? Lewis Hamilton's suitcases he bought to China. No, this like. I'm sorry. If you bring 2 suitcases for a week trip, you no. Whenever when I see some like influencer girls or like bring in like 2 suitcases to stuff, it's like, come on, like you don't need all that. You don't need all that. You don't need all that. Maybe if you're like presenting and like on camera like multiple days and like wanna, you know, full like makeup suite and fucking all your clothes, fair enough. But like if you're just going to the Grand Prix as like a fan, or if you're just traveling and just for, bruh, you don't need 2. You don't even need 2 suitcases, bruh. I bring a big suitcase everywhere. People roast me. They're like, just bring a duffel bag, and I'm like, bruh, I want my suitcase. I want enough space for stuff. Two suitcase. Why does those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 bags? 7 bags. What do we need 7 bags for, bruh? Because it's for Australia and China. To be fair, this could be his mum's stuff as well. His mum's with him at the moment. Maybe this is his trainer's stuff as well. If this is just Lewis though, like, even for 2 Grand Prix though, like, really, bro. And you're in team kit, man. You're in team kit. Like, it's even worse. Ryan, thank you so much for the 6-month resub, dude. Really do appreciate you coming in with the Prime. Thank you, man. Thank you. Also, Mr. Donga, the Speedster. Thank you guys for following. His parents' suitcase about, yeah, probably. I think I'm Fabio. Oh, remember that's probably for the first street. Yeah, true. Maybe he's going straight on to China. True. But surely just like ship the ones you don't need to another fucking, to the next Grand Prix, bro. Fuck carrying them all with you. Oh, I guess he's not carrying them, is he? This is actually the prettiest helmet I've ever seen in my entire life. Yo, whose is that? Shiwei? Okay, Shiwei might come last in every session, but she has found the way with the helmet design. That is actually beautiful. I love the colors, the green and the pink with the gold and the silver. Banger, banger. Ready, set, go. The Disney X Formula One. Oh, this is sick. Okay, the Disney adults are gonna go crazy for this. Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daffy, Goofy in racing suits. Dude, they're gonna sell for so much. What the fuck is that? Hell nah. That's cute. Hell nah. Oh, is that like the Minnesota thing? These are sick though, bro. I'd collect all of them. They're sick. They're sick. New FIA document, breach of practice start. Who for? L1, cool. Lando Norris face it demo review. Yes, it's him. 1 word spoken entire T half, short. 9 words spoken on CT half. 5-7 nade CT pistol. 2 AWP, no armor bias. World #1 float knives on both sides. Red color size, 5 thickness, 0.5 crosshair. Wait, should we actually? Yo, should we actually review a Lando VOD on stream? Yo, we might have to do that. Yo, someone send me a face at VOD. I need to review a VOD on stream. Oh god, I'm not gonna do that today. Actually, maybe we could do that today. I don't know if I'm in the mood right now. I'm gonna save it for this random ass stream. Okay, we actually need to review a Lando VOD. Holy fuck. Level 3 on face it, bro. Get on my level. Get on level 10, bro. Yeah, CS inventory is good. Must be the hot water. Must be the cold water. Is this at the track? Outdanked by Waterpoint Station in Shanghai. Lol. Macarena out for sprint qualifying. Rip. He smashed his head last week.
Toto. Stop. Safety first. Don't hit your head.
He should have hit his head with the helmet on.
Left. Maybe just
What's
not
else
as
going on?
bad as Max Verstappen's
Yo!
Red Bull, but front left.
He's cheating. Max post sprint qualifying. I can't. This is undrivable. We never had anything this bad. Yo, it's getting worse. What the hell is happening? What the hell is happening? I lost 4/10 on the back straight. The battery again. P6. Love it. Welcome back, Katarim Marisha HRT. What the hell is happening? What the hell is happening? I lost 4/10 on the back straight. We saw that. Okay, mate, that's P3. Yeah, well done. Good job. I had a lot less deployment, no? Down the back straight. Yeah, we did. Hey, so everyone's just got battery issues. Sick. Midjot. What is up? Red, they're a menace for this? What is this? Ferrari's playing Macarena in the Red Bull garage to annoy Red Bull. They, as they are always playing loud music. Full brake 325 speed. FOM, what's up? Wait, full brake 325 speed. Wait, what do you mean by that? What does that mean? I'm confused. Bro, wait. I feel like people don't understand how bad that Kimi lift was. Let me show you guys. Let me show you how shit qualifying is now.
Incredible pace and
Shut up. Look how bad this is. Where is his lap? Has he done his lap yet? Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Look at this dog shit. Wait, what? Where was it? Was it his banker? Maybe it was his banker? Wait, what? Wait, let me do this off stream real quick. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Look at this bullshit, bro. Right? Look at this. Short straight. The shortest straight on the track.
The battery just harvesting then.
Watch.
Neat and tidy as he gets the kick.
Lifting at 250 meters. He should be breaking up here. And he's lifting. He's lifting at 250. He's lifting 150 meters early.
Neat and tidy as he gets the kick. Through 9 and 10. And now we're
Literally coasting into the corner. Right? So basically, you lift on the big straight. Sorry, you lift on the short straight. So you use all your juice on the main straight. That's not Formula One. Why should he be thinking about lifting into a corner instead of going through it as quick as possible just so you can dump the battery on the straight? And like, I'm sorry, but like Kimi Antonelli clearly isn't quick enough to be beating Russell, right? And we know Max is a great driver. Leclerc is a great driver. Norris, Piastri, even throw Lewis in there. Like, these drivers are good, right? And Kimi is clearly not as good as these drivers right now, but he's only beating them because, well, I mean, obviously, typical Formula One has the quicker car, but like, there's no skill in that. There's no skill in just lifting on a straight to just save battery for the main straight. I guarantee you, he completely misses the apex on this corner and he still qualifies P2. Because it does not matter. It just matters how much battery you save for the main straight. It's just dumb, man. It's just dumb. That actually pissed me off because I was already not entertained watching that qualifying session, and then I saw that and I was just like, okay, cool. So it's, yeah, I'm just not even watching the fastest drivers fucking race. I'm just qualify. I'm just watching fucking lifting championship, battery clanker AI battery mapping championship. I love the best motorsport. Cars are downshifting on the straight. So smart. Yeah. Like, remember when you used to watch quali and it was like, oh, what an apex. He's flying through the... No, you're just lifting on straights. Don't really like the new regulations, but quali especially is horrendous. Yeah, I think the races are going to be good. It's just quali sucks. Like, you're literally watching cars feather around a circuit and then pressing a button. Oh, who's the quickest at pressing a button? Oh, Mario Kart mushroom, as Leclerc would say. How can you get the regulations so wrong? I don't know how you look at that and be like, yes, we want qualifying to be dog shit. Last week on the straight was embarrassing as well, lifting 400 meters before the corner at the end of sector 2, yeah. Jared, I think with the 10 bits, meant he pressed the brake and did not slow in the car. It's not manipulating. How is it possible? I'm not too sure, to be honest. DQC, name of the bullet. Red Bull 2 seconds off Mercedes. Ferrari McLaren 6 tenths off Mercedes. A dominant display from W17. Hamilton taking the chance to inspect the W17 post session. Yep. RB22. Okay. Leclerc when he... Leclerc when he asked where did the 4 tenths come from the football. It's the fucking best, man.
Hello?
Hello?
Literally the fucking Ferrari team right there, bro. Literally the Ferrari team. Lewis Hamilton outqualified Charles Leclerc by 0.3 tenths in sprint qualifying China. That's the biggest gap Hamilton has had on Leclerc in all qualifying sessions as a teammate. Yikes. Seen that already. Worry about Red Bull fam. Come on now. I don't care if Red Bull are winning or last. It's over, lads. It's over. Qualifying. My favorite part of Formula One is dead. For now. My favorite part of Formula One is dead, man. You're having a very bad day as a Maxi fan. I feel you. Max gonna leave for sure. I mean, look, McLaren recovered this week and Red Bull fell off this week, so maybe it's just like track dependent. I'm so glad next week we've got Japan. Not next week. Next race we've got Japan, because I'm really curious to see what a high downforce track is like. Because we are coming from two really high speed tracks. Well, long straights, I should say. So it'll be interesting to see how Japan does. But yeah. All right, guys. That is it for today's stream. We've been live for 6 hours. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. All right, guys, that is it for today. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to follow down below. TikTok. Wait, let me go on the screen. No, we'll stay here. Oh, time is broken. There we go. All right, TikTok, YouTube. I'm gonna end the stream there. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to subscribe. Come join us on Twitch, twitch.tv/Ponden. Thank you guys all for watching today. Really do appreciate it. I'll be live tomorrow for the sprint, F1 Academy Race 1, and F1 qualifying. So be sure to tune on them. Anyways, YouTube, I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.